and you really trust advertisements on the internet. I'm certain you may possibly have followed an advertisement that claimed that you can get an enormous discount, but when arriving at the website in question you can't even seem to find the product you are searching for. With regards to advertising on the web, a thing that may surprise you is a large number of folks use misleading ads. The advertisement was primarily to get you to the site in hopes that you would find another thing to invest in. It is simply because of this that most folks believe that all the marketing and advertising they see on the web are scams developed by folks just to make cash. Regardless of how you look at it, loads of folks are going to wind up being very upset with you and your website when you are not providing the product you are advertising. Whether or not this is something which is actually illegal is one thing, but it is definitely something which is just not right. It's quite common that people will only see these ads once, and they're traditionally on a website that you would probably not typically go to. Even if you only follow this advertisement once, you must realize that hundreds or even thousands of other men and women will follow this link. Obviously, you must also bear in mind that sometimes the advertisements that people see are legitimate. But while there are people who use legitimate advertising and marketing techniques to attract customers, there are far too many more people who do not. It doesn't matter what website you will end up visiting, you are more than likely going to end up seeing ads all over the place, and quite a few will use deceitful ads. One more thing you may find when you arrive at a site after following an advertisement is you need to enter your email address before you can see the product advertised. The worst part would be that it is almost impossible to figure out whether or not an advertisement is telling the simple truth until you actually go and stop by the website. The websites that you discover that are just looking for an email address, and they're willing to send you something for free, or other things that you might want to try and avoid. Many men and women will just provide their email address in order to get the free product, and once they do receive the free product, these people unsubscribe from that person's list. Remember that if you don't find the product advertised on the first page you visit, these folks are probably trying to trick you. There is very little difference between junk email and a few of the advertisements that you see on the web, as you don't know which ones are actually worth reading. The biggest reason individuals place advertisements on the net is mainly because they're trying to get you to buy one of their products, so the majority of these should be ignored. For those of you who are familiar with internet marketing and advertising, you are well aware of the reality that after you get someone on your email list, you are able to make plenty of money from them. Some advertisements you might see and a number of the emails you might receive make you wonder whether or not you wish to actually read them. At this stage, you probably comprehend why more and more individuals are making an effort to get your email address. Until you unsubscribe from whatever you signed up for, you will get newsletters, emails with discounts, and emails trying to sell you everything they're able to. You must also comprehend that the internet is really a place for crime, and somebody may email you asking for personal information which you ought to, of course, not supply. Something else you are going to see that is quite common is that when you provide somebody with your email address, there's always the possibility that they will wind up selling this to other individuals. It is always a great idea for any person to supply as little information as you can to somebody, and only if you are interested in their products.